We're the bad guys in Hollywood, in the movies.
Waffles! The agreement was waffles!
War, what is it good for? I used to not be able to relate to anyone dealing with heartbreak or daddy issues or lost friendships. Then I turned 22. Now I sit here, alone, pent up, energized but lost. Now a 23-year-old, a sad, desperate soul, a real fucking asshole piece of human shit, just an asshole. I already said that last part, whatever. Nights like these are the ones I feel like a freshly paralyzed marathoner or a porn star with onset erectile dysfunction. I think two examples should do it. But what's my craving? Is it running or fucking or both simultaneously or what? It's really everything and nothing. It's creativity, it's love, it's life. It's the basic and boring and the beautiful and essential. It's not just a goddamn dopamine spike I'm seeking, it's meaning. After 23 years, it's seeming harder and harder to find. When you were young, meaning was the fucking popsicle in your mouth or whatever. Then you learn more and you see more, or you at least think you do. Sensory overload, really. I'm good at that. Taking in a vast amount of useless information and yet still losing grasp of even that simple, meaningless data. So what's left? If I'm lucky, a chromosome or two. Fuck, what am I talking about here? Okay, Jesus. Point is, I'm good at making mistakes. You know, thinking I've learned from them and making new mistakes, or sometimes the same ones with new appearances all over again. Rinse, repeat. I'm tired of feeling like I'm coming out the other end of anything. I'm tired of thinking of my life like a tunnel. You know, waiting until someday where I see the light. Life is really a black hole. And not to sound like some kid in skinny jeans at a Hot Topic or anything, listening to fucking Green Day or whatever the fuck. But life is a deep, dark hole that's headed in one direction only. Not a wormhole, a black hole, a bottomless pit. All we can do is pray and hope that there's some fucking answers at its singularity. If I die today, I'd like to be shot up into space, I think. Anyway, what a clusterfuck. I'm writing this on a whim, so please, bear with me here. The Oscars start soon, or the Academy Awards, whatever you want to call it. I really can't think of a more perfect and poetic program to end everything on, honestly. What gives you less of a will to live than watching a bunch of celebrities jerk each other off for 3 hours on live TV? If you took a shot every time climate change were brought up, by the end you'd be almost as fucked up as anyone who still watches this shit unironically. Honestly, next year, here's another dying wish for you. Could they all just actually fuck each other? Like enough of this metaphorical dick sucking and ass fucking. You could just televise a 3-hour Oscar orgy next year where DiCaprio blows Scorsese to death and Nicole Kidman farts on Tarantino while he sucks her toes, and maybe you just see Adam McKay in the corner having sex with himself. And then at the very end, they all bow and have a trophy and say, we need to fight the impending doom that is global warming, as they're all covered in each other's cum. Now, please tell me how that would be any different from what we've already got.
Injuries, including a broken wrist and broken spine. Investigators say they believe in the slick and rough commercial.
They'll be back.
This solid hardware trained not to use our hands while the game is in play. In the game of life, we must remember that the same rules apply. When you act out violently...
Is that what you're having for lunch today? Looks a little fattening.
Welcome to the whatever the fuck number of the Academy Awards. Introducing our first presenter, Amy Schumer.
Thank you, yes. My pussies!
pussy stinks so bad. But you need to fuck me. Ha ha ha, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pussy, am I right? Whoa. I'm proud to do our first category. Best Female Director. And the award goes to all of them. Woo! Just the black ones. Woo! Because white people. Woo! Yay! Good job. Black females. Woo! Good job. Yay! Now welcoming our second presenter, Bernie Sanders. Yay!
Coming to the stage, Bernie Sanders! Thank you very much. Firstly, I would like to say, climate change is real. It is a problem. We must fix it. Give me all of your fucking money.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Hi. Sorry. How are you doing, man? Sorry to, I don't know, surprise you like this, and then leave this weird voicemail that's not thought through at all. First off, how are you? Hope you're good. Sorry if I'm saying a lot. Yeah, I hope the band stuff is going well. I've heard you guys have been making some new music. That's great. That's cool. Haven't listened to any of it. That's a lie. Sorry. This is weird. This is really weird. I'm just acknowledging that it's weird. Okay, it's weird. I know I haven't talked to you in a while, and I know that was mutual. So I understand you not wanting to, answer my calls. And yeah, but I just thought, I'd reach out. I don't know. I was watching the Oscars, actually. Well, not really watching it. It was on. And it reminded me of you, because, we used to watch that kind of bullshit together. I feel pretty hurt, from everything that happened, right? I feel hurt. And I know you do too, for your own reasons, obviously, but I feel very hurt. I feel I guess betrayed would be the right word, I feel left behind. Sorry, maybe it's good. Maybe it's good that some wounds are opened up, because like I said, really hurt, man. I'm sitting over here hurt. I'm just in massive pain, and that's not emotionally, that's not physically, that is, those two are indistinguishable from each other now. I am hurting all the time, man, and I just feel like you just shit on my forehead, and then you just left me in the dust. And that's the truth. That's how I feel. I feel a lot of things, but that is probably the best encapsulation. I've lost a lot of people, over the course of this last year. Pretty much everyone that was in my life at the beginning of last year, and I guess the question is, at what point do I have to see a pattern? And although I feel justifiable anger, I've realized that I can't not take some responsibility. So that's where I've come. I guess that's why I wanted to call. Hope you're good. I hope you're good, and I hope you're not. That's the truth. You know how it goes. Or maybe you don't. Maybe I'm just a piece of shit. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch people be successful, have success when you reap none of the benefit, when you feel like you contributed, and right at the point where everything started taking off, that's where I got left in the dust. But I guess you could argue that I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of fucking sick. I don't know what I was saying. I may have contributed. I feel like it's snot central down my throat right now. I've just been catching something. So, yeah, if you're watching the Oscars, I hope you're having fun. You and Jason and whoever, the guy, whoever else is there. I don't know if Mike's in town or. That's all, man. This was supposed to be an apology, and it was kind of just like more of like a venting, puke up thing. But I hope it sounds like I'm working on stuff. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go before I keep saying and that's it. Say okay, that's it. Goodbye, David. I'll see you. I'll talk. Like I said, you don't have to call me back. I have some laundry to. I shit my pants a little, to be honest. Okay, I think that's it. I didn't shit my pants. I don't know why I said that. Just don't call me back unless obviously you really want to. I don't need any validation. This isn't for validation. This is just something I wanted to do, and that is it. I did not shit my pants. I don't know why I said that. I don't know. Okay, goodbye, David. You're pathetic when even suicide is simply a desperate ploy for sympathy. I think it is for a lot of people, honestly, who go that route. Some genuinely want the pain to stop. Others, like myself, want valid pain inflicted so others see the hurt they feel inside for seemingly invalid reasons. I'll openly admit to being a part of the latter category. But my ideal suicide, however, would be some sort of elaborate scheme where I'd make it look like I was murdered. I want to be a ridiculous inconvenience even after death. There'd be this whole investigation, wasting of taxpayer money, and 5 years later they'd just come to the conclusion that I'm a gigantic fucking prick who purposely threw himself inside of a wood chipper to fuck with them. Meanwhile, I'm laughing my ass off from hell. What a great way to go. I don't have many to mourn me when I'm gone, I don't think. I did just spend my birthday weekend completely alone. I even baked my own fucking cake. Figured I owed myself one last hurrah. Nothing like dying with a pound of frosting in your stomach, I'd imagine. I didn't get a single happy birthday this year. Not a message, nothing. First time that's ever happened to me, actually. Amazing. What happens when you alienate yourself from everyone who loves you? You think what you want is to be left alone. But there is simply nothing that could be farther from the truth. You want to be held tight, smothered. You want to have little time for yourself, though you think you thrive when you're alone. So wrong. In actuality, you can't be left by yourself for more than minutes at a time without absolutely destroying and paralyzing yourself emotionally, because you bully yourself, and so you bully those around you. You will treat others like you treat yourself. If you're nothing but human filth, what does that make everyone else? This isn't deep, this isn't profound, and you will learn nothing from this. This is the angry word vomit of a living contradiction. No style, no substance. Whiny, bitchy, moaning and groaning. At least I have the decency not to think I'm an articulate, well-thought-out individual. Nothing like those Columbine boys to be found here. I am not a revolutionary. I've never had a unique or an original thought in my life, but I've never lacked self-awareness. That there is the greatest superpower and simultaneously the greatest weakness of my existence. Frankly, there's nothing worse than an individual my age who thinks themselves to be an intellect. And there's nothing worse than someone like that pretending to know what it's like to hurt or to be broken or to feel grief or remorse, because what in the fuck would you know? I can practically smell your mother's vagina on you still, and you're telling me what life is all about? Jesus, so cocksucky. I remember reading that fucking book, I think it was called Speak or some shit, in high school, and I was forced at gunpoint to listen to all the girls in the class talk about their own suicidal feelings and thoughts, you know, and they all wore those breast cancer awareness bracelets around their scratched up wrists, begging for anyone to notice. And I remember asking this one girl, never talked to anyone about this before, so here it goes. Cancel me after I'm fucking dead. This is my send-off note. I remember I asked, you know, if you want to kill yourself so badly, you know, why don't you just do it? And it wasn't a dare. It wasn't a sick wish of mine. I was genuinely curious. Why talk about suicide this much and about how fucking sad you are, and scratch up your wrists with mechanical pencils before school, and not just end it all if you want to so very fucking badly? Quit flirting and make some love with a real blade, you know? She looked at me and she said, well, I suppose one day I just might. She started crying and ran off. She later told the principal, and I was suspended. And that, my friends, is the world we live in. What world is that? It's a world full of assholes and pussies. The assholes are always getting into trouble for calling out the pussies on their shit, and that's because assholes know shit when they smell it, and I tell you, they know it all too well. I just say this, and then maybe we'll cheer the room up a little bit. It's getting kind of sad here, I must say. I don't trust anyone who talks about wanting to kill themselves openly and publicly. If you have those feelings, talk with therapists, or hopefully you have people you trust in your close circle to engage with, but strangers? To just flaunt these feelings around for everyone? Come on. People who genuinely want nothing more but to die, they're not thinking about anything but putting a stop to their breathing. They don't just post on social media or climb outside of a building begging someone to convince them not to jump. No, they kill themselves in a pitch black fucking room alone. And they aren't found for a month because they don't have anyone. Those are the badasses. Tell them to stop or tell them to do it. It doesn't matter because you don't matter. Your attention means nothing to them, negative or positive. That's because they really want to die. Now, most of these people won't leave a note, but a select few probably will. But they sure as hell didn't flaunt their desire to die beforehand to anyone that would listen. That's why if people are reading this, I'm already long gone. You don't let people read your fucking suicide note before killing yourself. That's like you having a shower before taking a shit.
It's time for the 1% to pay. They need to pay their fair share. And if they do not, there will be repercussions. And by repercussions, I mean gulags. The world is ending, and we must stop this. To do so, donate all of your money to BernieSanders.com. There are no refunds.
Coming up on the Academy Awards, will Beyonce come out as a supporter of the Ukraine? Is Tom Cruise vaccinated? Find out when we come back.
When it happens in the Yakima Valley, it's on News 23 NBC. When it happens around the world, it's on NBC Nightly News.
Welcome back to the Academy Awards. Now introducing our next presenter, Alec Baldwin.
He's got a gun!
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Hey, hi. It's Gage. Sorry. Sorry for calling so late. I know you gotta go to bed early now. So, yeah. How you doing? I know I haven't talked to you in a while. Ignored most of your calls. And yeah, I hope you're good. Hope you're good. I know the last time we talked, it didn't really go very well. And, you know, I'm just kind of calling, not to make amends, not to fix everything, but just kind of, you know, chat and let you know that I'm alive, you know? And I'm alive. I'm alive. I was thinking about... I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking a lot about a lot of stuff. As humans do. Sorry, this is so long. The time, you know, when we went to see The Thing, not the original, the remake, went to the cinema. 16th one, our favorite one. I was just thinking about after that movie was over, you know, and I don't know why, but I was thinking about it. It was the night showing. I think it was like a Friday night or something, and I just remember feeling so comfortable and warm. It was a cold winter, and you got your heaters blasting in your truck, and I was all bundled up, and I just felt so warm. I'm sorry if you're hearing weird noises. I'm in the laundry room for some reason. Anyway, long story short, I just remember feeling more comfortable than at any point in my life, just bundled up in your hot car after we saw that movie on a winter night and just driving home, and I don't believe I had school the next day. And just feeling cozier than anything in the world. You get the point. I don't know why I was thinking about that. I think maybe I just missed that feeling. I think most people, as they get older, miss that with their parents. But it hit me pretty hard the other day when I was thinking about it. And I just remember being so close with you, and being, I guess you could say, best friends, or at least up there, right? And I think you've always been a good friend to me, and I've really appreciated that, especially when, I didn't really have friends, which, unfortunately, there were a lot of times, I didn't. I remember you helping me with some hard ones, some hard times. You remember our long drives. Maybe that's just what I associate with you, just warmth, drives at night, warmth, you helping me through whatever bullshit I'm dealing with, which apparently has been endless, for a while. And I just want to thank you, for being a good friend to me. And I guess what I want to say, you always ask me, what's going on, why we don't talk or anything, and I think as much as I, appreciate the friendship, I need a dad. I've needed, a father figure and not a friend. Because if there's anything I've learned, it's that friends are, fleeting? You only get one dad, but you get endless amounts of friends, hopefully, that unfortunately come and go. And you're not supposed to lose your dad. I've got a cold, sorry. So that's it. Bye, Dad. Take care. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Most of my time on this earth has been spent trying to walk some imaginary tightrope between being an overconfident, arrogant douchebag and being a terrified, insecure little kid. Here I am. Never quite figured it out, not even close. I'm only either running away from someone or something, or scaring it or them away. Every relationship I've ever had has ended with either me or the other person getting hurt. I've never seen a therapist, but I bet it'd end in blood. And what are friends? What is family? What's God if not suffering, honestly? I think I'm the devil. Oh, speaking of religion, honestly, what better time to discuss this, I must say. I want to write about my history with church, if you'll bear with me for a second. Why not? There aren't many unique things about me, like I've said, but my upbringing in regards to God, I think, is a bit unique so far as to how it relates to the people I've known. Many grow up in a religious household and have God thrust upon them at an early age. They don't find God. God is shoved down their throats like a fucking piece of steamed broccoli when you're 5, and it's just like, Christ, I'm 5, can I just have a fucking M&M? Many people I know, I must say, have had this experience, and it's led them to rejecting church and God entirely as they've grown up. All those years witnessing constant hypocrisy and lunacy has completely had the reverse effect. So I hear people discuss God in church and so on very negatively and interchangeably. I hear God conflated with religion so often that it bugs me. And I understand being so against religion, organized religion I should say, because of your childhood, but to reject God entirely, I don't know. Seems maybe short-sighted or overly simplistic. Kind of like when a passage in the Bible is strange and maybe challenging or provoking, you want to just throw out the whole damn thing? Really? Anyway. All this is coming from a guy ready to blow his face off. Kind of cutesy and ironic when you think about it. Because of my upbringing, I've had just about the exact opposite experience. I never once had religion pushed on me, only went to church for funerals. So as I got older, I became more interested in the idea of God, particularly, with Christianity. I found it comforting to think about, and that hasn't really changed, even as I plan to commit the gravest sin of all. That's okay, though. I used to be far more concerned with consistency than I am now. I used to worry I sounded different alone versus with people, or changed depending on the relationship. Like, I can think Jesus was a mystical guy and also not think the gays should burn for eternity. And maybe that's not a, consistent thought pattern in relation to what the Bible reads, but I don't give a shit. Consistency at its best makes you well-rounded. At its worst, you're a shell of a person. No real thoughts or feelings, just regurgitation. And I like surprising ideas and feelings in people. One guy told me once he was in a Christian furry group. Good for that guy. Wear that fucking cat costume for Jesus, you creepy bastard, you. People just think they've got it all figured out. That's why I don't like atheists, actually, because they're just so damn pompous about everything they think. Like, imagine wanting so badly to be right about such a depressing thing. Honestly. Actually, the funniest thing about atheists, in my opinion, is the fact that if they're right, they'll never know it. It's always made me laugh. And here I am, hoping I'm wrong, because I know where this path leads if I'm right. Off topic, but I'm still thinking about that Oscar orgy idea. Please don't forget about that when I'm gone. I think it would really amp up the viewership and bring in some transparency to the show. Of course, the attendance would have to be 18 plus from here on out, especially if we invite Polanski. I joke, of course. They're all pedophiles. Please note this correction. Maybe this idea actually won't work out now that I'm thinking about it. They're all just going to be standing around like John Travolta from that Pulp Fiction meme because there's no kids to have sex with.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
And we'll be right back to the whatever annual Academy Awards.
This year, the Yakima Valley's look forward to the annual 4th of July celebration at the Central Washington Fairgrounds. It's a day to celebrate independence and to celebrate the family.
Last year, 35,000 people attended this free event, and we hope for more this year.
Arby's, we have the meats. People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How...
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Hey. Hi. Yeah, it's Gage. Sorry for calling. I know I said I wouldn't. I'd stop. But it has been a while. Has been a while. So, I'm just calling to see how you're doing. I hope you are well. I really do. It's been kind of a rough night. I won't go into it. I don't want sympathy. Sorry, I'm feeling sick. Just ignore all of my coughs and sniffs. Anyway, I don't know if I already, said I hope you're doing well, but I hope you're doing well. And yeah, I've just been thinking about you. That's really the honest truth. And I miss you. Sorry to be weird. I miss you. Yeah, honestly, it's just really hard to be in this house after everything. To be here alone. It's just so empty. I forgot to mention, I have your, I still have one of your perfumes. And I know you still have that record, so maybe, I know you said he didn't want you to, but just throwing it out there, maybe we could get together, and I could just see how you're doing, and we could exchange those. And I promise I won't give you a hug, unless you want me to, but I know you said you didn't. It's just too much, I know. I just miss you so much. And I've just been having an emotional day. Man, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm sorry. Sorry, getting congested. It's not the hypochondriac thing. I'm actually really sick. Yeah. I just wanna, I just wanna be with you. And not even that way, just to have you in the same room would be great. For just a few minutes, I know it's hard. I want to apologize again, but okay, I have to be honest. I've been calling some people tonight, just apologizing for things and talking, and we're trying to, and I didn't think about it beforehand. I'm just spitballing, I don't know what to say, and I feel like I'm just making everything worse. And I don't want to do that with you. I don't want to talk about how, any... Obviously, I was upset, right? But I don't want to talk about that. I just want to talk about how sorry I am. And I want this phone call to be better than the previous ones, because, I don't know. I just feel like I can't help but apologize and be mad simultaneously, and I'm really trying to work through everything, and I am very sorry for everything. And I've pushed a lot of people away, but I never thought, I never thought I could do that to you. I don't know, I've been thinking a lot about the people in my life, and at work when I'm changing, stuff on the shelves, and I'm rotating them so the dates are correct, I feel like, it's not a perfect metaphor, but I feel like that's how I am with my relationships. I don't rotate, I don't give the ones in the very back attention, and then they just expire. I'm tired of that happening. I just love you so much. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just really emotional. I'm in a closet right now. I don't know why. Will Smith just punched Chris Rock. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. It's kind of amazing how long these voicemails last. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm just so grateful that I had you for a short period of time. I know you won't call me back, and you don't have to. But if you ever want to, I just want to say you can. Because I'm here. I'm here. I'm always here. No matter what happens, I'm here. Because I care about you so much. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Anyways, this has been my suicide note. What a weird thing to write. I should have opened with that. Welcome to my suicide note. That would have been some goofy shit. I don't have any final words, really. All I can say is that, if you're reading this, then, if you're not, I don't know. I suppose maybe I had a change of heart. Or maybe I decided to keep being a miserable fucking piece of shit for just one more day. One more day. Who really knows what can change in a day? I definitely don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know what any of this means. I don't have anything figured out. I'll let you know if I ever get there. Or maybe I won't. Hello?
say thank you for watching the 1 millionth Oscar Awards! Oh my god, it feels amazing to be able to do the narration for the Oscars for the 1 millionth time. Oh my god, we have seen everything on this program. Tits, activism, oh my god, it is crazy. I don't know what to say. We have come a long way from lynching people live on television to condemning white supremacy on live. It's crazy how far we've come. We could probably, do better about the kid fucking, but it's okay, because progress is progress, and we will work on that this year, of course. Until next year, I'm fucking whoever the fuck. Next time on the Academy Awards, it will be wonderful. Next year, we will have so much activism that you will jizz in your tits immediately the second the program starts. I know I have. I've been jizzing in my tits since the program began. The second I saw Amy Schumer, I jizzed my tits right off. And that has been our program. Brought to you by Pfizer.